Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the Dilation for May 16th, 2025. The character is silent and the modifiers are Heirloom, start with 1 relic, time dilation, all enemies start with the slow debuff, and Big Game Hunter, late enemies are swarming the Spire and drop better rewards. Honestly, I'm a little glad that it's Big Game Hunter because that means I will very unlikely go for Popper, so I'll try to pick up rare cards. That should make the run a little easier. I think yesterday I did not have as much success as I should have. I see Alex here with 1604. Happy to see Alex. He did give up the last 2 days, so I'm glad to see him doing really well. Then you have Vorpal with 1577. Yeah, let's get started and see how well I can do today. Alright, so we started with Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop initial card reward. Okay, that makes me think I should probably try to go for lots of collective bonuses. I'm going to sort A to Z right away. Alright, in terms of elites, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 elite paths, and only on the left. Right side has only 3 elites. Okay, so I have to basically hit these 3 elites in a row and then go for either one of these. So basically the path will merge here. If I get there from the left, I'll get 1, 2 question mark rooms. Middle is the same, although we'll skip a rest side. A right side gives me 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms, right? Wait, is that still 3 elites? 4 elites total? Yes. Okay, so that brings the total up to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, so, not the best start. Let's do strike, neutralize. Oh, I should have played the defense. Try to take the, trigger the time dilation a little bit more. That's fine. Hopefully no harm done there. Okay. And then 8 incoming. Let's double defend here. Oh, actually, should I triple defend? No, I have the neutralize there. Okay. And then 2 more strikes should be enough next turn. Yep. Alright, easy start here. Deadly Poison, Acrobatics, Flechettes. Okay. Deadly Poison number 2, Sucker Punch, Ability Plant. Should I make this a poison deck? It's going to be a little tough against the Gremlin Knob if I have too many skills, but I don't really want Flechettes and Welly Plants would be good. Okay, let me not go for a poison type. Let's take Welly Plants and here. Okay, I will take the... Should I do discard? Discard might be better. Let's take the Acrobatics. Also make it a little easier to handle curses once I get them. 7 HP lost to get Nunchaku. Every time play 10 attacks, get extra energy. Alright, so that would make a shift deck really attractive. Alright, I think I'll do 1 strike, another strike, and then, yeah, just play 3 strikes here. Unfortunately, I'll be weakened next turn, so I won't be able to deal a lot of damage to... Well, actually, I won't be able to kill... Actually, hang on. Let's do Acrobatics first. Alright, and then this is 4 plus another 5. Actually, Neutralize is not enough. Yeah, fine. Let's just lose a little bit of HP. I could have defended if I really wanted to, I guess. It's fine, though. Alright. Okay, Cloak and Dagger, that is a shift card. Distraction, Tactician setup. I don't know about Tactician. Would be better if I had more discard. I do have the Survivor and the Acrobatics. Let me risk Tactician here, and here I will take the Cloak and Dagger. Okay, I'm a little worried that I picked up too many skills. And yeah, let's definitely go on the right for 2 more question mark rooms. Let me just make sure. Yep. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to buy some fun stuff at the shop. These are some good relics. The Twisted Funnel would be great, but no, I think... Yeah, let's pick up attack. So I think I'll take the Dagger Throw. I can only afford 1 other card. I wonder if that should be the Infinite Blades. Who's my final boss, by the way? Slime Boss. Okay. Yeah, I can't afford the Skewer. I think I will take the Infinite Blades here. Alright. I did see that max HP potion. I hope I will be able to get enough max HP here. I got my first Cursed Doubt, as well as a bunch of gold. It's too bad that it came right after the shop. Alright, let's do... should I do Welly Plants? It's not a horrible idea. Keep the Neutralize for next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Welly Plants. Then Double Strike. And Cloak and Dagger for another shift, and then let's save the Neutralize. Okay. 6 incoming, beautiful. I can do Neutralize to bring it down to 4. Do I want to play the Acrobatics? I will have to play the Acrobatics and the Survivor. Let's do Acrobatics. I was hoping to get rid of the Curse. I didn't. Alright, fine. Then I have to play a Survivor as well. And then do a Strike. Okay, yeah, I tried. I think it would have been a pretty big challenge to try to perfect this one. And now I'm a little worried that I might end up losing too much HP. 15. Let's do Dagger Throw, Infinite Blades, and Strike. Yeah, I don't want to play more skills. I don't know what I was thinking. There was no way I was going to perfect this one, right? I needed way more attack cards. 27. Now I'm starting to get a little worried. Let's do Neutralize. Wait, I think I'll do the Cloak and Dagger, right? Yeah, let's do Cloak and Dagger, then Neutralize, Shiv, and Double Strike. And then I can do also a Survivor. Okay. Down to 33 HP, and here I can kill. Okay, yeah, no chance of perfecting whatsoever. Got a meal ticket when we enter a shop, heal 15 HP, and a flex potion. So I'm still dead at die or unload. I wonder if I should do unload. It will trigger the Tactician, but it won't draw me anything extra. It's not a horrible idea. Storm of Steel might be nice too. Let's take the Storm of Steel because of the time dilation. Alright, remove all curses from your deck. I mean, I only have one. It is possible to get curses in this run, so let's not remove them. Also, if I'm going for collective bonuses, I don't mind getting duplicate curses. Alright, 9 incoming. Really tempting to do the well-laid plans. I don't think there's any way I can perfect here, right? If I do Storm of Steel, it'll give me six shivs, each of them dealing 4 damage. That's not enough. Well, with a flex push, it would be enough, but then I think next turn I have no chance, so... Yeah, let's not even attempt it. I think I will do... Here, let's double defend and then Storm of Steel. Who knows? Maybe by some, by some lucky event, I'll be able to defend against 18 next turn. I was going to play the Wally plans instead. Alright, Acrobatics allows me to gain energy back, but yeah, there's nothing I can do, right? If I drink the Flex Potion, out of curiosity, so if I do double defend... And then I have 9 with the flex push, it's 19. No, that's not enough. Alright, nothing I could have done here, so that's fine. Yeah, the Silent does have some difficulty perfecting, especially things on Act 1. Let's do Dagger Throw. I think I'll do a Strike, and then here, let's do Cloak and Dagger. And Survivor, okay. Alright, Acrobatics to get rid of the Doubt. Neutralize to weaken this guy. I think I will play Defend. It's a shame that I lost, or I won't be able to play this many strikes. That means I have a lot more days than my draw pile. Alright, well, now I can do Well-Laid Plans. Let's double defend here and save the strike. Okay. Yeah, if I had the Well-Laid Plans active, it might have been a little bit more useful. Here, let's do Infinite Blades, defend, and a strike. I will keep the Storm of Steel for later. Okay. I am a little worried. I am losing a lot of HP, and I still have 2 more elites to fight. Alright, here, I think I'll just do Storm of Steel to play all my shivs. Alright. Still have 3 leftover energy. And then here I can fully defend and save the Survivor for next turn. Beautiful. For, I guess, 2 turns from now. Yeah, alright, I'll speed this up. It's getting boring. Alright, not too difficult, but did end up losing some HP. We got Fossilized Helix, that's really nice. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat, as well as an attack push, and then probably the Adrenaline. 1,000 Cuts might have been interesting, because I do have some shifts, but not enough. We got Ninja Scroll. At the start of each combat, add 3 shifts into your hand. Okay. So now an Accuracy would be a great pickup to have. Do I want to wake it up this turn? Let's see. I would like to play some powers like Well-Laid Plans and Infinite Blade, so no, let's not wake it up. Let me do Defend Acrobatics. Yeah, just wait. No reason to rush this. Okay. I could have played a few shifts to get Nunchaku closer to 10. Here, let's do Well-Laid Plans and save the Adrenaline. Okay. Hopefully next turn I'll have the Infinite Blades as well. No. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Should I do Adrenaline? Yeah, that will force a reshuffle sooner, right? Let's do Adrenaline. Infinite Blade, Dagger Throw. Get rid of the... Oh, I forgot that it reshuffles. That might have been a mistake. Okay. Alright, well, I still have a buffer, so that might be helpful. 18. I could full defend here if I double defend and then play the Survivor. Let's do that. Okay. That way next turn I can use the buffer. Use up the buffer, I guess. Ooh, wait. If I weaken, it'll be 13 and I don't have enough, right? So yeah, let's not even worry about that. Let's do Neutralize. Double Shiv. I think I'll do a Strike and then Storm of Steel. Okay, this way I also have Nunchaku ready. Alright, I still need to deal 44 damage. I'm going to lose strength soon, so I have to be a little careful. You know what? I'm going to drink the Flex Push. I'm a little worried about this. So let's get rid of this. Then do Acrobatics. Alright. Then do 2 strikes, and yeah. Alright, just to be safe, I drank that potion. We got Bag of Marbles at the start of each combat by 1 vulnerable to all enemies. A Liquid Memories potion, and Afterimage might be really good. I don't think I need the other 2 that's badly. Let's take the Afterimage. And then going left and then right for the next question mark room. Alright, got the Cultist here. Let's do Afterimage, Adrenaline. Okay, then Infinite Blades, and then I can play 1 defend, and then the rest can be all my attacks. Okay. Alright, that was a lot of damage for turn 1. And 13 block, too. Beautiful. Okay. Concentrate, Sucker Punch, Choke. Choke is interesting with all the shivs I have. But Masterful Stab is also interesting because of the Fossilized Helix, right? So I think I'll take Masterful Stab here. I think I'll take the Choke, yeah. If I get Choke and the Storm of Steel together, that'll be a lot of damage. Alright, well, even without the Storm of Steel, I can do Choke here and then target the backline, alright? Actually, I'm going to do... Here, let's do a few shivs. And then do Acrobatics. Okay. And then I can do Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Blessing of the Forge, Infinite Blade, Sneaky Strike, Massive Stab. Second Infinite Blades might be a little too much. Here I think I'll take the Sucker Punch. I'm debating between Massive Stab and Sneaky Strike. Let's risk Massive Stab and really hope I don't get like a pain or regret, because I think that might hurt my chances. Should I upgrade the Afterimage to always have it on the first turn? I don't think so. Not for the boss fight, alright? I think it's better to upgrade either Adrenaline, Storm of Steel, or Choke. Let's upgrade the Choke to have a strong damage card. Okay. Alright. And then here I got the Sentries again. That's a little annoying. That's probably the one I have the most difficulty with. Well, I can defend by doing Sucker Punch and Survivor. Let me do Survivor first. Try to upgrade everything. That is really tempting. Yeah, let's free up a potion slot. So then I can just defend with a Survivor. Then do Dagger Throw. Okay, then do the Shivs. That is almost enough to kill the backliner. Let me Sucker Punch this guy. Okay. And then here, let's kill you with a Neutralize and deal damage with you with a Shiv and a Strike here. So I just need one more Strike and then I can focus on the midliner here. Actually, no, I need more than one Strike. Master Stab is enough, right? So I think if I do... Let's do Adrenaline. Oh, I should have done the Choke first. That was silly. Alright. Then do Master Stab. Right? Actually, Shivs should be enough, right? No, wait, that will be 4 only. So, I think it's fine. Yeah, let's do Master Stab, then Storm of Steel. Play these Shivs. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Thanks to that upgrade push, we got Dark Imperial. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Adrenaline number 2. Yeah, let's take it. The more the better. Burst would have been interesting too, actually. With the Corpse Explosion would allow me to get overkill. I think now I'll upgrade the Afterimage. Yeah, let's have it on the first turn. Not necessarily for this boss fight, but I think for the future acts. Alright, let's start off with the Choke first, then Adrenaline. Then I think I'll do Afterimage. Do I want to do while it plants? Let me be careful not to accidentally transform. This would accidentally transform. Or should I just transform? It's not the worst idea. You know what? Yeah, let's just deal a lot of damage here. 30 damage with the Master Stab. Why not? Let's play Defend 2. 32. Yeah, that, I mean, 26. That's a pretty good, wait, should I? Let's keep the Tactician. That's a pretty good Transformation Valley. I could have also used the Attack Push, but I think I should be fine, right? Backliner is attacking. I have a Dagger Throw with the Tactician. Beautiful. Strike 1, Strike 2. And then I can do a Shiv here and then Neutralize. Okay. Unfortunately, I will be frail next turn, but I only need to deal, what, 9 damage? And here, if I do Storm of Steel, I think that should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. Was able to easily perfect. Okay, got a Power Potion. Malaise, Wraith Form bullet time. I think it has to be Wraith Form, right? Especially with the upgraded Afterimage. I would love extra energy. Snake Eye is tempting, though. So the problem is I only have the Wraith Form and the Choke as my high-cost cards, and I have 2 Adrenalines, 2 Massive Stabs, and a Neutralize as my low-cost cards. But I will pick up more high-cost cards in the future, and none of these... Well, I can't take a Runic Dome. Astrolabe. I'll pick up Transform 3 cards and then upgrade them. Could Transform a Curse, get max HP that way. This is tough. Alright, I'm going to risk not taking Psycho. I think I'm going to take the Astrolabe. Because I'm not going for a Highliner or Pauper, I'm okay getting duplicates. I think I will also transform the Curse just to get extra max HP. And then Strike and Defend. Yeah, let's do a Strike and Defend. Okay, I got Set Up, Piercing Wail, and what was the other curse I got there? Clumsy. Yeah, that's a better trade. Not a huge fan of the cards, but yeah, Piercing Wail is not bad. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right, and 4 on the left. No 5 elite path, unfortunately. So if I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Yes, okay. Alright, so if I go on the left, I'll get only a shop, nothing else, and regular fights, of course. If I go on the right, I will get a rest site, not a shop. Yeah, so I think it's better to go on the left because the shop is very late. Hopefully, I'll have enough gold by then. Let me just double check. It is a 4 elite path with 4 question mark rooms. Yeah, fine. Okay. Alright, Shell Parasite. Let's start off with Afterimage, Dagger Throw. Ooh, let me do a Shiv first, then Dagger Throw. Get rid of the Tactician. Then do more Shivs. I can do a Survivor. Should I do... No, let's do Infinite Blades, and then I could do a Defend here too. I have to remember that I also have the buffer, so I don't have to defend every time. For example, here, I probably don't have to defend. Let me do Choke, then set up the Strike, do Adrenaline, do... ooh, this is a great hand here. Is this enough to kill? Yeah, with the slow debuff it is. Beautiful. Alright, Slice, Deadly Poison, Expertise. Expertise might be interesting. Flying the Escape Plan, Quick Stash. I think I'll take the Escape Plan here, and if I had more zero-cost cards, Expertise would be better, but you know what? Let's still take it. Okay. Alright, choose a card. Definitely want to choose a card. Should I take a second choke? That might be a little too much. A backstab might be a little too much, too. Alright, how about an Acrobatics? A second Acrobatics, I guess. More discard. Reflex is interesting. No, let's take more discard synergies. Draw synergies, too. Alright, and then here I could get a curse. That would be the K curse, giving me more max HP, which would be nice. Oh no, I took damage. That's the worst thing here. Even card removal, I could have gotten something useful out of it. It's fine, it's fine. Lost 10 HP there. 10% of your max HP there. Alright, Piercing Will is great here. Let's start with After Image as always. Play these Shivs. Adrenaline. And then anything I need to set up? Not really. Yeah, I don't know. Here, let's do Escape Plan, Piercing Wail, Well-Laid Plants, Masterful Stab, Sucker Punch, and how about I'll save the setup for next turn. Okay. Another 10. Let's do Infinite Blades, Acrobatics. Here, I'm going to set up the Choke. Yep, I think that should make next turn fairly easy. Actually, the Well-Laid Plants would be something I should get upgraded soon. Alright, and then here I have the Choke and Masterful Stab. Beautiful. Alright, got my gold back, Cloak and Dagger, Blade Dance is really good. Another, wait, is that my second or third Masterful Stab? Would have been my third, yeah. Heal Hook, Flying Knee, Catalyst. Don't want like any of these. I guess I'll take the Flying Knee. I kind of want to take the Blade Dance over the Masterful Stab just because it's going to be really powerful with the Choke. Alright, here I got the Shelled Parasite and the Fungi Base this time. There's a Storm of Steel in turn 1. That's really good. Let's do After Image, Escape Plan. Okay. Then do Flying Knee, break through the block, then do the Shivs. Okay. Then do a Strike, and then do Storm of Steel. Beautiful. And that is enough to get rid of this guy, and allows me to be fully defended. Good. Here, I shouldn't have too much difficulty, right? Strike, neutralize. No, let's do Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, and then neutralize. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a regen push, which I probably don't need. To outmaneuver Piercing Wind number 2. Let's take it. Heal Hook, Cloak and Dagger. Let's take Cloak and Dagger number 2 as well. Okay. Alright, first Elite Gremlin Leader who is not attacking me. That's good. Oh, there's Choked. Really tempting. I might have trouble getting... Well, I can get rid of one of them. Let's start with a Choke here for sure. Then do After Image. Play the Shivs. Shiv 1, Shiv 2. Then Masterful Stab is enough to get rid of this guy. Another Shiv. And then, yeah, I think I'll just do Cloak and Dagger and another Shiv. Okay, that was a good amount of damage for turn 1. Not being attacked here. Good. Let's do Adrenaline, Acrobatics. Adrenaline again. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw. I think I'll just do attacks here, right? So Strike, Strike, and Sucker Punch. Okay. And still not being attacked. Okay. I could play the Wraith Form if I want to, but I think I can also kill, right? If I do Blade Dance, then Flying Knee, and then play the Shifts, that should be enough, right? Well, that and then the Storm of Steel. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Not too much trouble there, although if I had a Corpse Explosion, would have been able to get Overkill there too. Got Tungsten Rod. One of you lose HP, lose one less. Very nice. Malaise. Oof. Yep, that's the must take, I think. And then going this way, so that's 1 Elite, 2, 3, and then 4, and I get... Wait. Yeah, I had 2 question mark rooms, so the 3rd question mark room. Okay. So in turn Mystic, there's no way to get either combo or Overkill, right? So I don't think I'll attempt it. Let's do After Image, play the Shivs. Then do Sucker Punch to avoid taking... wait, can I avoid taking damage? I can do a Strike and then a Defend. Should I set up... No, let's just set up the Strike. I was going to set up the Wraith Form, but I think I should be fine without it. Also, losing Dex might be annoying, so let's try to avoid that. Here, let's do Blade Dance. Play these Shifts. Do I have enough to kill here? This is 15. Now it's 16. Wait. And then now it's 18. Beautiful. And then I can do Flying Knee Malaise. Okay. And then just need 33 damage. Let's do Strike, Neutralize, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, Expert. Actually, let me get rid of the Defense so that the Expertise draws me more cards. Adrenaline, Escape Plan, Dagger Throw. I was actually hoping for the Choke. Beautiful. Alright, got a Swift Push, which I'll skip. Reflex, Well-Laid Plants, Endless Agony. Second Well-Laid Plants might be a little too much. Let's now take a 3rd Masterful Stab. Flex might be interesting too. Yeah, I don't think I need to go for a collect much on the Well-Laid Plants. Alright, here I got the Slavers. I do have to set up. Nothing super useful to set up. Let's do After Image. Oh boy. So let's do Flying Knee. No, how do I do this? Let's see what the Dagger Throw gives me first. Okay, Massive Stab is nice. I probably don't need the setup, actually. Yep. Then do Massive Stab for 21. That is a lot. Not quite enough, though. Let's do Massive Stab. Then play 2 Shivs. Okay. And then I think I need Cloak and Dagger to be able to defend. So let's do Cloak and Dagger. Shiv 1, Shiv 2. Yeah, that way I am fully defended thanks to my buffer. Okay. Don't have the buffer anymore, though. Alright, there's Adrenaline. There's a Piercing Wail. That would be enough. Let's do Blade Dance, Escape Plan. Alright, then do Piercing Wail, and then play all my attacks. This is 16, not quite enough yet. Now it is enough, beautiful. And then I can play the other attacks. I should play the defend first to, yeah, get the slow debuff going again. Alright, another 7. Let's do Adrenaline, Cloak and Dagger. Yep, that is enough now. I could just do Malaise. Should I do Malaise? No, it's fine. I was going to do Malaise because then I wouldn't be attacked, but I think this is fine because I should be able to kill with any decent attack next turn. Like, okay. I was going to say like a strike. No, there is a strike. Beautiful. Alright, we got Sundial every 3 times to shuffle draw plug and 2 extra energy. Another Wraith Form, I'll take it, but I have to figure out a way to handle losing Dex. Wait, I just realized I can go on the left to get 1 question mark and 1 shop. I can also go to the right, but yeah, that way I'll get a rest set instead of a shop, and I would like to get a shop instead. Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. That's a great relic to have. A rare relic too, right? Uncommon. No, never mind. Alright, now I'm being attacked. Interesting. Let's do Afterimage. This is not going to be... Actually, I can do Shiv 1, Shiv 2, Shiv 3. Get rid of this guy. Alright. There's a Wraith Form. That's really tempting. Can I defend without it? Let's get rid of this guy with the Massive Stab. And play an Adrenaline. I have a Neutralize. Brings it down to 12. I think I don't even need the Wraith Form here. Yeah, let's do Acrobatics. Get rid of the Wraith Form. Free up my hand to play the Blade Dance. Oh, there's also a Choke. Yeah, that choke was pretty good. Let's do the choke, then Blade Dance. I should have counted, because now I'm afraid if I didn't play the choke, I might have been able to get combo. You know what? It's fine. I'm hoping I can get combo in a different fight. Alright, beautiful. Got my trash gun. The next 2 numbers chest you open contain 2 relics. Wraith Form number 3. I mean, if the game is giving it to me for free, why not? It does make me think that if I had gone to had taken the Snecko Eye relic, that might have been better. Let's do Adrenaline, see if I get something good here. I got Dagger Throw. Then play the Shivs. Then do Blade Dance. Play another Shiv. Then, oh, there's a Wraith Form that I don't really need. Should have probably done the Cloak and Dagger first. Okay. And then Neutralize. And, well, you know what? Let's do Wraith Form, why not? That way I don't have to worry about any incoming next turn. Here, let's do Adrenaline, Massive Stab, Escape Plan. And then, Infinite Blades, and might as well play the Malaise. Okay. I am starting to lose Dex though, so that's the danger of playing the Wraith Form. But I have the buffer as well, so I'm not too worried here. Okay. No, actually, I'm still fully defended, thanks to the Afterimage. Yeah, probably don't really need Dex if I have Afterimage and lots of shifts. We got an attack push, which I already have. Cloak and Dagger number 2. Choke number 2. Let's definitely take Choke number 2 and then Cloak and Dagger number 2. Dash would have been actually really interesting. I should have probably thought about it a little longer. As always, I'll risk it. I got Serpent Head. Whenever you enter question mark room, gain 50 gold. Very nice. And then here, I have lots of gold. I do also have Dolly's Mirror, which would allow me to get a duplicate. I do have 3 Massive Stabs, so I could get a Collectibles on that. I could also just get a Collectibles on the Wraith Form. That probably is better. Mango's a little expensive, but might translate into extra points. Kind of want to pick up cards first. Let's take the Dolly's Mirror first. So, yeah, I think as much as I don't want it, I do have to get a Collectibles on the Wraith Form first. And then, yeah, Mango's just really expensive. I think I'd rather have more success if I pick up good cards. So let's take Dagger Spray, Sucker Punch, Blade Dance. You know what? I can also afford the Mango, so let's take it up. And pick up Race from actually by 14. Yeah, again, if it translates... Well, it does give me the well-fed modifier, and I only need 10 more max HP to get the stuff modifier, so it might be worth it. Alright, starting off with the Wraith Form, which is great. I also have Piercing Well, that might be actually better. Let's do Choke here, then Afterimage. Then play these shifts. Did I miscalculate this horribly? No, I should have extra energy. Okay. And then I can do Storm of Steel, or still do Piercing Wail. Wait, I have extra energy to play both Storm of Steel and Piercing Wail. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, that's good. And then this guy should be easily killed next turn. And I still have the buffer, which is great. Let's do Neutralize, Escape Plan. Wow, I did not realize I was weakened, so the Neutralize was not enough. That was a mistake on my part. Massive Stab, Sucker Punch. I don't think I'll play the Wraith Form here. Okay. Another 7. Okay, now I might actually do Wraith Form, right? Because, well, no, I could just do Defense, Strike, and Dagger Spray. Okay. Alright, another 7. Blade Dance, 1. And then, Blade Dance 2. Okay. Alright, not too much difficulty here. Blood Vial at the start of each combat heal 2 HP, a Flex Potion which I'll skip, Corpse Explosion. Yeah, let's take it to try and finally get Overkill out of the way. And then I think I should start upgrading the Wraith Forms. Yeah, I have 4 unupgraded Wraith Forms. It's a shame that I didn't have one upgraded before the Dallas Mirror. Alright, Collector. No Wraith Form yet. Let's do After Image. I don't think I'll even do Escape Plan, because I'm worried I might draw a Wraith Form. So let's just do Shiv 1. Wait, so 9, 8, 7. I can do another Shiv, then do Strike and Master Stab, and let's save the Nunchaku for next turn. Okay. Alright, really hoping for a Wraith Form. Thank you, game. Wait, the Wraith Form alone is not enough, though. Let's do Master Stab first. Then, with the extra energy, play the Wraith Form, and then do Flying Knee. Okay, that way I'm fully defended. Alright. Actually, I forgot that I had the Tungsten Rod, right? So I didn't even need the block. Okay, let's do Acrobatics, play the Reflex, or discard the Reflex. Oh, Well-Laid Plans is really tempting. I think I will do Well-Laid Plans, and then let's do Blade Dance. Don't want to target the minions. You know what? Let's get rid of one of them at least. Okay. And then here I can survive a Detectician. Then do another Shiv. Sucker Punch to backline in case it decides to attack me next turn. Alright. Let's save the Cloak and Dagger. I really forgot. I have to upgrade that Well-Laid Plans. Alright, not being attacked here again. I think I'll just do Storm of Steel, right? Let's do Infinite Blades and then Storm of Steel. Seems like a good idea. And I still have 2 Wraith Forms, right? So maybe I'll wait. I'll keep them with the Well-Laid Plans. I can't play too many, though. Luckily, I'm not being attacked here. I would be in trouble. Let's do Adrenaline. Alright. Then let's do Masterful Stab. How do I do this? Should I target this guy? Yeah, I'm weakened. Let's do Masterful Stab, Neutralize, Shiv, Strike, Piercing Whale, might as well, sure. Then, actually, you know what? Let's set up the Expertise played next turn. Okay. Ooh, lots of incoming. Yep, that's why I needed the Wraith Form. Let's do a Wraith Form. Trying to think. Let's do Shiv, Adrenaline. Another Wraith Form that I can't play, unfortunately. Let's do Blade Dance. Play more Shivs. Can't even break through the block here, right? Then do Expertise. Basically, I'm hoping to reshuffle. Oh, actually, never mind. I don't need to reshuffle because I have the Wraith Form. Okay. I'm at -6 decks. I'm losing 2 decks every turn. Alright, Choke is really good. Let's do Choke here, then Shiv. Let's see what the Acrobatic gives me. Another Wraith Form that I can't play. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little worried. I'm going to do Cloak and Dagger and Shiv. I still have a buffer, so that's useful. And I mean, I have another Wraith Form, right? The last one, though, is in my discard pile, which might be a problem. Okay, so I cannot trigger the Nunchaku. Let's do Shiv. I think I have to do Wraith Form here. Then do Masterful Stab. And then Safety Blade Dance. Now I'm starting to get a little worried. I still have 138 damage to deal. I also have the Attack Potion. I might consider using that. Let's do Escape Plan. Shiv. Play the Blade Dance. Okay. Then do Neutralize. Strike. You know what? I'm going to drink the Attack Potion. I'm a little worried. Do Riddle Withholds or Dagger Spray or All Attack. I think I'll take the Riddle Withholds. It's only 25 damage. I was hoping for more. Okay. And then let's do Malaise. Okay. I do have the Liquid Memories to bring back another Wraith Form if I get attacked next turn. And yeah, I am being attacked this turn. Let's do Acrobatics. There's a Corpse Explosion. That is tempting. Wait, can I draw it somehow? Not really. Let's do Piercing Whale. Still have to defend against 26. That's too much. Yeah, I think I have to bring back the Wraith Form, right? Yep. Alright. And then I think I'll set up the Corpse Explosion. How about that? Then play the Masterful Stabs, Shiv, Storm of Steel. Okay. Still have the buffer, but I kind of want to save it. Alright, so here let's do Choke, Corpse Explosion, Flying Knee, and then a Shiv. Okay, that is enough. Alright, phew. That was a close one. Had to use 2 potions, but was able to perfect this one. Got a Flex Potion, Phantasmal, Alchemized Burst. I would like Burst, but I think Alchemized might be better here. Speaking of Alchemized, Sacred Bark might be really good. Slay the Scrub would be really nice to gain extra energy, but I think I'm getting by without extra energy. So let's take the Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions, especially because now I have an Alchemize. Alright, time here at the end. I'm playing a little slower. I should try to speed this up if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, only 4 elite path. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping for at least the 1-5 elite path. Right side only has 2 elites, so it has to be either middle or left. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. That's disappointing. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, and 4 question mark rooms. That's also a little disappointing. Is there no better path? No. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, so basically I have to hit these two or these two elites in a row. So that's the only path, and after that I only get 2 elites. Yeah, so yeah, if I go on the left, I'll just get 3 question mark rooms. The right side, I'll get at least 4. And then I can change the path a little bit later too if I want to. All right. Okay, here I got the Darklings. I'm not happy that my deck doesn't really have a lot of AoE damage. And I have to choose between Wraith Form and Afterimage, but I think Wraith Form might be better. Let's do Wraith Form, then play these Shivs, then do Merciful Stab, and wait. Okay, I am still losing the buffer, even though I have the Tungsten Rod, right? Yeah. Alright, here, let's choke you. Then Adrenaline. I definitely want to try to play the Alchemist as much as I can. Skill Potion is great, beautiful. Then do Flying Knee and Merciful Stab. Okay. Alright. And then here, let's do Adrenaline, Escape Plan, Dagger. Ooh, another choke. Yeah, let's do that. Then Dagger Throw. A Blade Dance is beautiful here. Okay. Gives me energy. This gives me energy too. And then target this guy. I feel like I should be able to get combo at some point too. Maybe against one of the elites here. Deflect, Acrobatics, or Backflip. Let's take the Acrobatics number 2. And then Cloak and Dagger number 3. No, number 4. Beautiful. Alright, collect bonus on that. Here I got the Orb Walker. That shouldn't be too difficult. Let's do After Image Dagger Throw. Do I need Dagger Throw? Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt. Alright, then do the Shivs. Alright, then do Blade Dance. And then Cloak and Dagger. Awesome. Almost enough to kill in turn 1. Here I can just do... Oh, should I wait for the Adrenaline? That is not a bad idea. Let's do that. Yeah, just because... not Adrenaline, sorry, Alchemize, that's what I meant. Just because I might get a better potion out of it. If I get an Intangibility Potion with the Sacred Bug, that would be really nice for the boss. Yeah, I can do Wraith Form. I think I'll speed this up, so I'll be back when I have the Alchemize. Okay, there's the Alchemize. Which should I give up? I think I'll give up the Flex Potion and this give me a Cunning Potion. Well, that's not horrible. It might allow me to get combo. It gives me 6 Shivs after all. Dagger Spray, Quick Slash, Grand Finale. Let's take the Quick Slash, Terror, Cloak and Dagger, Backflip. I already have enough Cloak and Dagger, so let's take Backflip. Okay. And then here, I would hate to lose either of those. Of these, I'm probably okay losing the Neutralized, right? Who's my final boss? Time Eater. Yeah, let's get rid of the Zero Cost cards. Go against the Time Eater, I do rely a little on Zero Cost cards, so, yeah. Alright, so here, choke won't target the backliner, unfortunately. Should I do Wraith Form again? Actually, I kind of want to choke the Spiker. Let me choke you. Okay, I'll lose the buffer that way. But then I can do Afterimage Adrenaline. Okay, then play these Shivs. Alright, then do Blade Dance. Okay, that gets rid of that guy, good. Gets rid of this guy too. And then I could do Wraith Form, but I... Fine, let's do Wraith Form. That way I don't have to worry about any incoming next turn. Okay. And then here I can do Sucker Punch, Backflip, and Storm of Steel. Merciful Stab first. Okay. Probably shouldn't have played that last Shiv to trigger the Chaco next turn. I could apply Poison with the Corpse's Rune. Piercing was great too. Choke is nice too. Let me do Piercing Will first. And I think instead of the Choke, I'll do Dagger Throw. Ooh, extra energy. Alright. And then Dagger Spray. You know what? Fine. I'll do Poison after all. Okay. Another 10. There's another Wraith Form. I would love to play the Alchemist though. Here, let me see what the skill potion gives me. Outmaneuver, Backflip, or Prepared. Let me do Backflip here. It only gives me 1 block, right? And then, ooh, I can set up the Wraith Form. Beautiful. And then do Alchemize. Okay, that's alright. I exchanged a skill potion for another skill potion, so that's fine. So Blade Dance for these Shivs, and that is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Here, Sucker Punch, Heal Hook, Piercing Wail. I think I have 1 of each, right? Actually, no, I don't think I have a Heal Hook. I do have 1... No, I have 2 Piercing Wails, and only... Oh, actually, I have 2 Sucker Punches, too. Alright, fine. Let's take a 3rd Piercing Wail, though. It's pretty good. Wraith from number 5? No, I don't need it. 2nd Flying Knee? No, let's take a 2nd Flex. I feel like I have enough discard at the moment. Here, I got a Kibiko. Your first attack each combat does additional damage, which is great. And Lantern Charge combo with additional energy. That's really nice. My first turn, I have a lot of cards to play, so having extra energy there would be great. Alright, 18. I have set up expertise. Can I try to get combo here? I'm going to attempt it, actually. Let's do Infinite Blades, or, sorry, Afterimage, then Infinite Blades. Alright, then play these Shivs. Then do... I think I'm going to set up the Storm of Steel. Then do Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Then do Expertise. Alright. Okay, then do back... Oh, wait, no, Storm of Steel is free. Right, good. So let's do Masterful Stab. Then do Storm of Steel. I don't even think I need to play the Shift Potion. Wait, I need to play 2 more cards. That's 1 card. That's a second card. Beautiful. So I played 20 cards there. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Got combo. We got Centennial Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. A Flex Potion, which I'll skip. Adrenaline number 3. Let's definitely take that. And I don't think I need a rest set here. Let's just do a regular fight. At some point, I have to also get Overkill, right? I have to remember that. I could just play Wraith Forms here, right? Yeah, let me do Wraith Form. I guess I can do Afterimage. Why not? And then if I get a setup to play another Wraith Form, that would be great. There's another Adrenaline. I'm not sure why I'm playing a bunch of cards here. Yeah, here, let's set up the Wraith Form. Alright, beautiful. So I'll speed this up because I'm intangible for all 5 turns now. Well, in next turn. I probably should have attempted to at least play the Alchemist. It's fine, though. Footwork, Eviscerate, Backstab, tempting. Blade Dance number, is that 3 or 4? Nah, it's only 3. Alright, let's take the Blade Dance here. Front-loaded damage with the Backstab is interesting, especially with Akibiko. Eviscerate might be good, too. I have enough discards, so let's take the Eviscerate. I don't want to clog up my opening hand too much with Backstabs. Alright, starting with a Choke is great, although Akibiko Dagger Spray is much better. Gives me extra energy, too. Alright, let's do Choke, then play these Shivs. Then do Afterimage, Blade Dance. Okay. I think I'll do Well-Laid Plants here and then play a few more Shivs. Alright, that was a good amount of damage on turn 1. Let's save the Strike. I have the buffer and I feel like I only need 29 damage next turn. I am being attacked though. I could also just do Wraith Form. No, I think a Choke and then the Shivs are enough here. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one I got Letter Opener. Every time play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. A Regen Push, which I'll skip. And is that my 4th Adrenaline? It is. Beautiful. Alright, here I got Oddly Smooth Stones, such come with 1 Dexterity, and Singbo. When adding cards into deck, you may reach from extra by 2 instead. I could take 5 cards. Could I? Wait, I hit 2 elites and I have 2 more left, right? Yeah. So I can either go this way or this way. This way gives me an extra rest set, which I probably don't need, so let's go left after this. Right, here I got the Gen Head. I already got Overkill, so combo. Overkill is the next thing. Let me start with a Choke. Then Afterimage, play the Shivs. Then do Acrobatics to get rid of the Tactician. Yeah, alright. Overkill is going to be really hard without an AoE fight with Corpse Explosion. Okay. Alright, not being attacked, that's good. Let's do another Choke. I think I'll set up the Acrobatics, draw that with the Adrenaline. Okay. Then do Acrobatics, alright. And then do Infinite Blade and Malaise. Okay. Love the buffer, so I'm not too worried here. Let's do Blade Dance, play these Shivs, then Quick Slash. I have the Survivor too, right? I could do Sucker Punch for another turn of weakness. Yeah, and then I don't even need to play the Survivor. I can play a Strike instead. Okay. Alright, there's an Alchemize. Because I already have combo, I feel like I can play the Cunning Potion. I definitely don't need that for the boss fight, huh? Let's do Well-Laid Plants, Master Stab, then drink the Cunning Potion here. Okay. Alright, then do Alchemize. That gives me a Liquid Memories. That's much better. Adrenaline, another Adrenaline. And then I can play everything here. So Piercing Wail, and then play all the attacks. Okay. So a lot of damage too. Alright, big attack. I do have the buffer. I could also just do Wraith Form. You know what? Let's do Wraith Form, then Escape Plan, and then Shiv and Dagger Spray. Okay. You know what? I'm going to keep the Eviscerate, hoping to have a turn where I play a lot of cards and then can play that. Or if I have a lot of discard, I think I'll just do another Wraith Form here. Yeah, let's play it safe. Okay. Let's keep the Eviscerate still. Not sure why I'm saving the Eviscerate. I don't have that many good attacks. I do have Storm of Steel that will make the Eviscerate cheaper. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. Play the Shivs. Blade Dance. I think I can do a Defend as well, right? Let's do that. Alright. And then play all these Shivs, Massive Stab, and Storm of Steel for another Shiv. Okay. Alright, I still have 2 turns of intangibility, but still 100. Okay, never mind. Let's make that 4 turns of intangibility. Let's also do Adrenaline, Blade Dance, and then play all the attacks. Should I do the... Yeah, let's do Cloak and Dagger as well. Okay. Alright, I'm regularly playing a lot of cards. It's just, yeah, none of them are really high damage cards, which might be a problem against the Time Eater. Ooh, look at that. 2 chokes. Probably don't really need both of them, but fine. Let's do that. Shiv, Cloak and Dagger. 2 more Shivs, and... Still close. Okay, another choke next turn will be enough, though. I did play the Alchemist, right? That gave me the Liquid Memories. Okay. Alright, we got Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP. A Poison Potion, which I'll skip. And I already have the Corpse Explosion. Actually, I don't have a burst. That might be the best card here. It might be really hard to get a collector's. I could have also thought about rejecting cards, although that might be difficult. I am guaranteed to not have a shop anymore, so yeah, let's give up all my gold to, well, 500 gold to get Red Mask, get the Savage combo, I have 1 week to all enemies, which is good. And then here I got the Jawworms. If I can burst the corpse... No, even bursting Corpse Explosion once is not going to be enough here, right? Let me hope I can get overkill against the Time Eater. It is a faint hope, but it is a hope nonetheless. So let's do Afterimage Acrobatics. Okay. Get rid for the defend, then do the Shivs. I have to Shiv the backline too, right? No, actually I don't. I can do Shiv, then Flying Knee, right? Get 2 energy that way. And then I think I'll do Cloak and Dagger and a Strike. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, the chokes are definitely my best damage engine at the moment. Can I maybe use the buffer to try to... yeah, I think I'm going to use the buffer to try to maybe play another Alchemize. Okay, same with the Wraith Form. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll get an Intangibility Potion after all. That'll be great. Let's do Adrenaline. Okay, I'll wait. Which of these do I want to give up, though? Probably the Skill Potion. Adrenaline. See what the Reflex gives me. Alright. Cloak and Dagger. I have to be careful not to accidentally kill. The Alchemize is still in my draw pile. Yes, it is. Actually, I could burst the Alchemize if I get it together. Oh, beautiful. Alright. So, I kind of want to keep the Liquid Memories Potion. Let's see what this gives me. And this. Alright. And then burst the Alchemize. Oh, wow. That was a horrible trade. That, I got way worse potions out of that. That was not good. Let me get rid of this to take the Colorless Potion. Distraction, Deadly Poison, and Bane. I don't have any of those. And I do have a Quick Slash, but here, let's take the Max HP. Okay. Again, I could have considered taking the taking Max HP twice rather than once, because I had enough cards, right? I guess I was hoping to get a collector bonus. Let's do Afterimage Adrenaline. Alright. I don't have any discard, although Eviscerate still probably does the most damage, right? Let's do Cloak and Dagger 1, Cloak and Dagger 2, then play 2 more Shivs, and then Eviscerate for 19 times 3. That is a lot of damage indeed. Okay. 22, let's do Choke, Adrenaline. Then, ooh, okay, let me see what the Colorless Potion gives me. Chrysalis, Madness, Panacea. Alchemize gives me a Strength Potion. Okay, just really hoping for some better potions from the Alchemize. But it's fine. Alright. Cloak and Dagger, Endless Agony, Merciful Stab. I cannot. I already have a collect bonus on the Cloak and Dagger. How many Merciful Stabs did I have? 3? Alright, okay. At least I can get a Merciful Stab collect bonus there. And then here, I'll take Max HP again. I feel like stuff would have been possible if I was a little bit more aggressive in rejecting cards, going for the Max HP. Alright, so here, let's do Afterimage, Adrenaline 1. Play a Shiv, play another Adrenaline. Alright. And then let's do more Shivs, Quick Slash. I could burst something. I don't think I need to burst a Storm of Steel, right? Yeah, let's just do Strike, a regular Storm of Steel. Okay. And then play a bunch of Shivs. And that is enough. Beautiful. Okay, got Doodle. For each curse, next search come with 1 strength. That only gives me 1 curse, right? Ah, that's a bummer. Alright, Bullet Time, Unload, and Lace. I think I'll take an Unload. There's no reason to take Max HP here, right? Yeah, let's just take the Unload. Okay. And then here, I kind of want to upgrade the Wily Plants or Malaise. No, let's upgrade the Wraith Forms, I mean. Yeah, as much as I wanted the Wily Plants upgrade, I think having the Wraith Forms upgrade is more important. I have to be really careful with when to play those, though. Yeah, for example, if I can defend on turn 1, especially with the Dex Potion that gives me 4 Dex, I might want to avoid playing the Wraith Form. Let's start off with Afterimage, not Adrenaline. Let's do Escape Plan first. Okay, so it's already 9 block. Let's play the Shivs. Actually, I could have... Can I do Choke? I have 2 Adrenalines. Let's do a Choke. Then do Blade Dance. Okay. Wait, I do need another block card. I might have to play the Defend here. Because I don't think... Because with the extra strength, yeah, I think I have to play a Defend, right? Let's play it safe. Let's do a Defend, and then I'll do a Shiv. Okay? I already gave the enemy extra strength. Alright, luckily... Oh! The enemy is transforming. I did not notice that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can wait, and then I can always bring back the Wraith Form with the Liquid Memories. Okay. I did not realize how much damage I was doing in that turn. Here, actually, I might need to bring back that Liquid Memory... the Wraith Form, I mean. Oh, 2 things, right. Let's do Wraith Form, another Choke. Why not? Yeah, let's do Choke 1, Choke 2, Wraith Form, then Dagger Throw. I'll get rid of the Tactician, Corpse... Oh, I can't do Corpse... It's fine, I'll just do Merciful Stab. Okay. Every card I play deal 8 damage. Can I finish in a few minutes? I think I can, right? If I do Eviscerate, Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm running out of time, and I still have a lot of damage. I'm still intangible, though. Let's do Quick Slash, Adrenaline, Blade Dance, play these shivs. Okay. Oh, I have 20 seconds left. I need 88 damage. How do I do this? I also need a Wraith Form, by the way, if I get attacked. I am being attacked. I do have a Wraith Form. Let's do that. I am going to also lose my buffer. That is a bummer. I don't think I can do it in time. Fine. There goes my buffer. It's okay. I can do Adrenaline, Alchemize. There's a Welly Plants. Let's drink the Fire Potion, Dagger Spray, Expertise, and then Meso Stab. Ah, so close. Missed it by a little bit. Yeah, I think it was a little faster. I think Stuffed and the Time Modifier would have been very easily doable here. Can I even kill here? Yes, I can. 17 seconds over. That's a bummer. Alright, that's fine. I thought too much about what I should upgrade. 1575, that's not a bad score, I think. Out of the 12 elites, I perfected 10. Yep, got all the bosses, combo, missed overkill though, even though I had a corpse explosion. Got 4 collector bonuses, which is not too bad. I got 1 on the Adrenaline. I was close to getting 1 on Blade Dance, that would have been great too. 1 on Cloak and Dagger. 1 on Massive Stab, that came at the very end, and then 1 on Wraith Form, thanks to the Dolly Smear. I like Shiny was easy, well fed. Again, Stuffed I think would have been possible. I just had to reject 3 more cards. Yeah, would have been possible. And then the Time Modifier would have been possible as well. So theoretically, 1625 would have been, I think, relatively easy. Let's see where... Oh, okay, people. 1625 would have tied me for 20th place. Right now, I'm 33rd. That's not too bad. I am 2 points below Vorpal, so that means probably Vorpal probably had a regular fight in the question mark room, which I didn't have. And I'm about... Oh, interesting. 29 points below Alex. So I do wonder if that means Alex maybe skipped some elites, or Alex just took regular fights over question mark rooms at some point. That could also be an explanation. But yeah, not a bad score. If I had... actually, wait. If I had gotten the points I thought I would be able to get, 1625, how can you get more than that? I guess perfecting 2 more elites would be 1675, and then overkill would be 1700 exactly. Nobody has that, though. Yeah. So I definitely can see a higher score, but I'm pretty happy with this run. All right, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Curse run, red cards, and lethality modifiers. And yeah, I tried to go, I think a lot of people tried to go for Highlander and Curses. I unfortunately failed, got a duplicate curse at the end. A lot of people succeeded though. You have Gemino who ended up with 1496, amazing score. Gemino perfected 6 of the 7 elites, all the bosses, was able to pull off Highlander Curses. Mentioned that he got a normality at the end, which I think for me would have also allowed me to get Highlander. I did get a regret at the end though, that cost me to have a duplicate unfortunately. Gemino was able to get overkill and Popper. Gemino mentioned that he took the Impervious but removed it later on, so that Impervious really helped him. I think without having that Impervious, I think I missed a few elites on Act 2. So yeah, Gemino was able to do well. Congratulations, well deserved top 20 finish. Then you have Peltz. Wait, is Peltz tied with... no, Peltz is not in the top 20. He just missed it by a little bit. Peltz ended up with 1446. Goldberry got 1444. Goldberry was able to 12 Highlander Curses, which is kind of funny because I think a while back when we had a Curse run, Goldberry had some really bad luck and kept always getting a duplicate. So I'm glad to see Goldberry doing well. I also suspected that Goldberry was able to perfect all the bosses. He mentioned that he removed curses at every opportunity. So yeah, congratulations. Then you have Grimgoth with 1394. Grimgoth perfected 5 of the 7 elites. Mentioned that he missed some Act 2 elites on turn 1. Nothing you could have done there. Got all the bosses though. Highlander and Curses ended up having 6. So slightly lucky there. Also was able to beat a Glitcher here. Congratulations. The next you have David with 1346 and Wonder Monkey tied with him as well. You can check out David's Twitch stream if you're interested. Then you have Yabos with 1342. Dopower got 1298, tied with Vorpal at 1298 as well. Oh, actually, I should have mentioned, if I had gotten a unique curse, I would have been tied for 1323. That would have been 62nd place. But yeah, I just didn't get that luck. Then you have Hobo Streamer, you with 1297. Steven got 1296. And Panda got 1290. And then you have to scroll a little bit further to get to my score, which is 1223. So yeah, I perfected 5 of the 7 elites. Only the Act 1 boss. No chance against the Act 2 boss. The Act 3 boss was close, but I still didn't really have a chance. And yeah, most importantly, I did miss Highlander, which means I lost 100 points there. Was able to get Overkill, Popper, the Time Modifier and stuff, which I think most people were able to get. But yeah, missing the bosses and also not getting Highlander was really a problem yesterday. So yeah, not a great score from me yesterday, but much better today. So yeah, let me know what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.